and you'd be like, ooh. I'd be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so let's get into this.
You know. Damn, it's banging. You know. It's banging. Oh, banging.
Okay, folks. Alright, welcome back to my channel, everybody. It's your boy SNOOPY-EATERS Fall Away, and I had to do a voiceover. I was so upset. I was upset for a very, very long time because I was ready to go, went out and bought the food, came back to film like I do for you guys, and the audio failed. It's just a big buzzing noise. It's just annoying, and no audio. There's no way I could fix it. So the only thing I could do is do a voiceover for you guys, and I hope the video does well, but it probably won't. But I mean, it'll be a waste if I just deleted it. So here we go. I'm drinking Coke today with you guys, and I got some Buffalo Wild Wings. Now I have two different flavors. There's the two wings on the top. They're the lighter color ones. Those are wild flavor. I never had wild flavor before, and because you showed up, we got to throw it up. All right. So cheers to y'all. The other flavor are boneless, and they're, what is it called? Nashville hot. And pretty good. They're a bit salty though. But nonetheless pretty good, especially when you dip them. So I'm about to get into the video right now, and then I did have a very important, touching, sad, and inspirational at the same time story of something that happened as I was filming it. There was a live stream going on with a channel by the name Coffee Kush TV, and the host of that show is a brother by the name of ANGELZ. Excuse me. So basically he's covering YP, who is Young Pharaoh. I don't know if you guys know who Young Pharaoh is. Young Pharaoh is a young black entrepreneur who uplifts our people. He might have different viewpoints than a lot of people agree with, whatever, but he's a brilliant brother. He's got a lot of information. He's one of the best debaters out there in the black community. He also, his older, if you want to say older brother or mentor, is the General Sarah Seti. So, so basically, his queen, his wife, his baby's mother, I guess her name is Golden. I don't know what the rest of her name is, but as I was driving and listening to the YouTube live on Coffee Kush TV, Kev was playing a clip of her on social media complaining, saying that Young Pharaoh had beat her up. I guess he punched her. I don't know if he snatched her up. I didn't get the whole complete story, but I will tonight, and it's gonna be all over the internet. So basically, allegedly he beat her up. I guess I heard he kicked her in the face. I mean, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. I will do the research on it. And then I guess his kid got hit in between the tussle. So I know he wouldn't deliberately hit his kid, but I don't know what he's capable of. You know, behind the scenes off YouTube, you don't really know. But now this is out, and it's big news. It just came out. So she was crying hysterically, and you know, basically explaining the situation, what happened. And it's just, that's a really bad look, because for somebody that's so prominent and strong in the black community, we don't really have a lot of strong leaders that are not sellouts. And I'm not speaking bad on Young Pharaoh, and I'm not uplifting his actions if these are correct. And there's always two sides to a story, so I haven't heard his side yet, and I'm pretty sure he will speak on it. But at the same time, it's a really serious situation, man. So, but one thing I will say to both sides, male and female, the brothers and the sisters out there in a relationship, especially if you're married and you have children, even just boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever you're casually dating, whatever the case is, the bottom line is, do not put hands on each other. All right. Either way, whether the woman hits the man or the man hits the woman, it's wrong. If you both are fighting, I mean, y'all do you. That's on you. But don't go putting your hands on somebody over an argument. What I try to do, well, I used to have anger problems too, and what I would advise people to do, you say, well, hey, Snoop, excuse me, what would be the solution then? Everybody's talking about this power to the people, and we need to come together, we need to stop this, we need to do that. But everybody's talking, but what are the solutions? What worked and helped me is what I'm explaining right here in this video, is self-growth, right? I put down the drugs, I put down the alcohol, and every day, even though we all go through hard times, I go through hard times a lot, but I always, number one thing I always say, I always try to keep smiling, think positive, and laugh. Comedy, you'd be surprised, like all different types of comedy, and just knowing that, you know, you don't know when your time is up, basically. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing to be here, to live in this physical life on this earth. It's a beautiful thing. So live it, love it. It's a blessing that you have all your fingers and toes, your eyeballs, everything's functioning. You can go and buy food, you can watch TV, you know, you can take a cool shower. Like, these are all small things that people overlook every day that mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot to me. That I can go, like I'm doing right now, get some chicken wings, come, turn on the camera, and sit down and have a meal with you guys and chat with you. That's a blessing by itself for me. Little things like that mean a lot to me. Even just being able to just crack a cold bottle of water and lay back in my bed and rest from a hard day's work is such a treat. So I honor and love and respect the time that I have here on earth, and I'm not going to jeopardize it. I'm not going to be all over the internet with my name tarnished for doing something foolish. And also too, not just are you, the main thing is that you're hurting your loved ones. Secondly, you're risking going to the penitentiary. All right. Now, if this woman decides to press charges, that's just gonna push him backwards, right? And we don't need to go backwards. And for foolishness, I mean, I know debates and arguments and stuff like that, especially with your significant other, can get out of hand. I understand on both ends. But as a man speaking, I know what it's like when a woman is constantly badgering you and nagging you and just, you know, taking sides with family and coming at you sideways, and then they're just provoking you to do something, you know, because I've been there before. But fortunately for me, I've handled the situation to where I didn't have to go to jail for doing something drastic, because you got to think first. And one advice I can give, like I said, is think first. You know, go for a drive and park up under some shade and just take time to just breathe and think about your actions and be like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here for about an hour and chill, let things cool off, and you know, I don't know, maybe go for a swim, do something, but don't engage off your emotions and your anger is all I can say, because at the end of the day, when you get triggered off something and you just snap and crackle and pop, and next thing you know, you're wearing a number and you're locked up with all kinds of different crazy fools up in the penitentiary, you know what I mean? And that's the main thing, like, especially for the brothers. Like, not saying that the sisters can't go to jail, but domestic violence, domestic abuse, whatever it is that's going on in this young brother's life right now, it's a big thing, because he's a huge public figure, young Pharaoh. You know, you might not agree with everything that he talks about. You might not agree with everything he promotes or believes in. I don't have a belief system. I don't believe. I know, and I research and I study all the time, every day, pretty much almost 24/7. I'm always studying. I always have my AirPods in at work. I'm always researching, listening to my YouTubes, listening to my ebooks. I've been studying since I was young. So, you know, we all have that freedom to do that, but at the same time, not taking away from the brother and anything that he's put out there information wise, but with this situation right here, if the allegations come through that he really did this, it's gonna really destroy his character. And I don't think it'll destroy, you know, his information and work that he's put out there, because he's worked hard throughout the years. I give that brother much props and love and respect. But this situation right here, no matter how good you speak and what good information you put out there, beating up on your significant others, in this case your child's mom, your baby's mother, is not a good thing. It's not a good look. It's just not good, period. Right? And like I said, it goes both ways. If she was putting hands on him, that's not good either. It goes both ways. But in this case, she's, you know, allegedly the victim, and I haven't got the whole information yet, but it's all over the internet, and I guarantee you that, well, I'm just assuming that this is going to make the General Said his head spin, because those two are very tight, like I said earlier, and I'm just, I'm going to be burning some gigs at work, man, because when this information comes out, I'm hopping straight onto whatever platform it is, and to see and hear and find out what's going on. But that's pretty messed up. So, I mean, yeah, you got to think twice before you do things like that, man. You know, growing up, I'm thankful that I had uncles and cousins and some of my older homies in my era, family, of course, parents, grandparents. But you obviously got to walk in your own shoes as your own individual. You got to get out there, whether it be on the street or in a career or whatever, job or whatever it is that you got to deal with on your own as an individual. And those choices that you make are going to determine the outcome of your future, right? Common sense. So if you're out there selling drugs, fighting, gangbanging, whatever it is, I don't know, stripping, if something is negative, right? And I'm just putting everything out there just in perspective, right? If you're doing something and there's a negative penalty, if you slip, then that's what you're going to deal with it. Why put yourself in that situation when you know what the consequences are going to be, negative or positive, right? So I always try to stay in that lane of positivity, always try to stay happy. I love comedy. I love coming on here and chilling with y'all, and I love to get the response. By the way, huge shout out to everybody who leaves me comments and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share. I also have a gaming channel, SNOOPY-EATERS Gaming. So that's capital SN. Instead of 2 O's, it's 2 zeros. PALFY 408, capital G Gaming. So SNOOPY-EATERS Gaming. And even if you don't watch video games or don't like video games, or if you love it, either way, go check out my channel, subscribe. We get on there, man. Shout out to my crew. Shout out to Red Diamond. Shout out to my boy BK, Milo, little baby Elmo, all the queens. There's like 4 of them I know now. Pound Cake, everybody, man. Big Rice. There's so many. Big Heck, everybody, man. Gorda, even though she don't play on the game, just giving some shout out to my bestie right there. We have a good time. We have fun. We laugh. Our streams are hilarious. Sometimes it can get heated here and there, but that's just life. But for the most part, we have a good time. So yeah, I just wanted to, that's basically what I was covering in this video, and it's very sad that the audio failed like that. You'll probably hear a little bit toward the end of this video right here, but it can't be fixed, so I have to do this voiceover. But this is the 3rd time that I've had an audio fail within my 5 years of YouTubing. So it is what it is, right? I was so mad I was sweating. So I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? So I just, I said, all right, I'm gonna try to edit it and talk about what I was talking about in the video. Right here, I'm adding the ranch to the blue cheese, and those bites are really good. They're filling, but they're extremely salty. Buffalo Wild Wings, they're advertising, and like how their food looks is amazing. A lot of this stuff is good. Some of the stuff is okay, but when you dip it in the sauce, it's actually pretty good. As you can see, I'm slowly starting to get full right here. But yeah, right here I was talking about how, you know, brothers are quick to pop off on the internet and talk all that junk and want to go hurt and kill our own people, right? And then that wicked beast with that badge that dishonors his oath pulls a strap on you and tells you, "Get down, boy, get down on the ground." And then you drop your strap, right? You get face down, you start bootlicking, right? But you won't loke up on the cops, you know? So with that same attitude, you know, these internet thugs and gangsters want to get out here with all this attitude, what you finna do, what you ain't gonna do, and all of this and that, trying to pull up and pulling up and all of that over stupidness. You know, why don't you take some of that, jump off that damn lean, take some of that energy, and go out there and defend the innocent brothers and sisters out there from all different nations that are getting beat by these cops. You know, so I'm speaking in general. I see a lot of foolishness, and I gotta speak on it. I was having a conversation with the homeboy just the other day. You know, where you get trolls that come in there and they just la 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 la, just, you know, just keyboard warriors. You know, and ain't busting a grape in real life. And even if they do want to show up or whatever, for what? Because your pride was hurt over some comments or whatever, or you see the next man doing better than you, and then you jealous and you want to pull him down, right? But like I said, when that beast pull up on you, you know what I'm saying? Get down on the goddamn ground. What you do? Put your strap down, kick it to the side, get down on your belly, cross your feet, put your hands, interlock them behind your head, right? You ain't popping off with the cops like that, you know. So it's just, people just need to chill out, man. And these new times is crazy, man. You know, I've been through a lot of hard times in my life too. I had to learn how to control my anger when I was young. I had to learn how to counsel myself and just meditate and just clear your mind. Think before you do foolishness. Have I done fool stuff? Hell yeah. Been to jail a couple times. I've made some poor choices. I've done dope. I used to drink a lot. I drank so much that I used to bleed, vomit blood with my alcohol. So it wasn't good. You know what I mean? And then on the street, getting into fights, getting jumping. I mean, just a whole bunch of choices I made. Some of the stuff I had to do growing up, just circumstance-wise, but a lot of stuff I had choices that I had to make. Some, like I said, were poor choices, and some were good choices because I avoided the penitentiary. I had to grow up quick, and once my kids were born, that was it. I was just like, you know what? I don't have time for the foolishness. I'm just going to pull away from certain cats and, you know, focus on work more seriously and what I want. What are my talents? What are my gifts? You know, food, entertainment. Used to be martial arts. I'm good with animals, so I said, you know what? Let me do something with food. Let me do something with entertainment, because I love to chill with people and entertain them, make people laugh, have a good time, because that's what it's all about. Life is about enjoying it, having a good time, smiling, laughing, being with family, loved ones, friends, going to bed, you know, with a light heart, get some good rest, wake up, refreshed, happy the next day. That's how it should be. So yeah, situation is crazy right now with Young Pharaoh, but you guys can go check out Coffee and Kush TV. If you do go and check him out, and if you do like what that brother has to say, and you do subscribe, please let him know that I sent you. SNOOPY-EATERS sent you over, and check out the information, man. It's crazy, and it just started, so it's gonna get crazier. Like I said, I only found out bits and pieces of this information within the 35-40 minutes. My trip to Buffalo Wild Wings, ordered my food and back. So I said, after I shoot this video, I'm gonna go and finish doing the research and see what's going on. But you know, if his significant other, who I hear her name is Golden, is suffering right now, my prayers go out to her. And the little one, my prayers go out to YP, that, you know, he thinks about what's going on, and you know, if he's wrong in the situation, which what it looks like I said, I haven't got the full details, but if he is wrong in this situation, that he checks himself. You know what I mean? Check yourself. I'm saying that with all due respect. Check yourself, because you got to live what you speak. If you're all about uplifting people, uplifting the queens, that got charity starts at home. So you got to make sure that your seed is straight. You got to make sure that your wife or your girlfriend or fiance or whatever is good, right? Make sure that your household is good and you're a prime living example of that positive, righteous living. And then when you put the information out for other people, it's legit, right? But if you're putting out information and uplifting people and speaking about it, and then now, you know, allegedly you turn around and you're whooping on your own queen, that's horrible. That's not a good look at all. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's gonna take you serious. You know, so you know, and then I also heard that that he has a white nanny, and that his wife, who has all right, because she's the mother, didn't want a white nanny, or didn't want that white nanny, or whatever the case was. I'm thinking that was how the situation started, because he was paying for the nanny or whatever for the kid or whatever. But you know, but you're uplifting your people and stuff and speaking on these situations, but then that's happening in behind closed doors. So you see how this looks, how it goes, right? And you know, we're gonna speak on the situation because that's just what it is. A lot of people like to run and hide and act like it's not going on. Oh, we are the world and kumbaya and hold hands with everybody, but nah, that's not real life, and that's not what's going on. That's not what's happening. So I'm raw with it. I wanted to actually name my podcast Raw Spit with Snoopy Eats 408, because I'm gonna bring whatever I'm gonna bring, uncut, unedited, just straight raw. You know, and like I always say, I'd rather sting you hella hard with the truth than to hug you and tell you I love you and feed you poison with a smile. You feel me? I'd rather sting you with the truth and keep it 100 all the time. You know, some people might like it, some people might not like it, but it's not for everybody, right? But yeah, crazy situation, man. But yeah, this is the audio for those who are just tuning into this part of the video. I had some audio issues. I thought I plugged it in properly. It might have just not plugged all the way in, because I got like a huge distortion throughout the whole video. So this is why I'm doing the audio over right here. But I will be filming all this week, and I will be doing test runs before I film. Here I go, dunking that nugget right there again, right there. Take a nice little bite. You know, it was pretty good. I've had better, but it wasn't that bad. I got the new watch right there. My son blessed me with the Tommy Hilfiger watch right there. And it was hot, man. It was really, really hot. Had the fans going, 3 fans going. Today was a really hot day. I just hope it cools down. My favorite time is fall and autumn, when it cools down, when you can wear your hoodie or a t-shirt and still be good, you know. Nice cool breeze and stuff like that. But yeah, so this video's only got like several minutes left. Gonna let a little music play in the background while you guys enjoy the rest of it. Again, I apologize, this wasn't my fault with the audio. I hate when this happens, even though this is only the 3rd time this has happened to me. I hate it, because this video had a lot of good energy and I had a lot of good information. I spoke on a few other stuff more inspiring, but it is what it is. So fingers crossed, and I'm hoping that, you know, everything goes well with my next videos, that I'll run the test, quick little 5-10 second audio test, make sure everything's good before I film. I should be doing that anyway, but I was really excited and anxious to sit down and film for you guys, so I just, you know, plugged everything up, boom, hit record, and started filming. So that sucks, but I know that you guys are really loyal and love me for, you know, love me regardless. So at least you get to see me and get to hear the audio over. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you with that. I just want to tell everybody out there that I love you. Stay focused, stay positive, man. Like I said, the information is out there. I'm gonna do the research myself tonight, and then probably speak on it again in my next video, hopefully, which will be out another 24 hours after this one drops. Stay tuned for that. I'm not sure what to film yet. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave me a comment on the bottom of this video or any video. I will post in my community tab as well. So yeah, with that being said, you guys stay blessed out there. And like I said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button. Also, share me out to a friend or two. Leave me a comment. Let me know, you know, what are a few foods that you would like to see me eat on my channel. I know that I've been researching and seeing a lot of the Indian tacos, the native tacos, which is like a fried bread, and in the Caribbean and in Guyana we also too have a fried bread. So I was thinking about turning that into like some type of taco supreme with the homemade fried bread. Also want to do another Snoopy Eats banging butter sauce mukbang. So there's a lot of things that I have planned, and I don't know exactly what I want to do. So hearing a few suggestions from you guys, I can get a couple ideas, and I might even just jump on one of them. Hey, and if you want to sponsor a meal, good looking out. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it. You could also follow me on Instagram, Snoopy Eats 408. I'm on Twitter, Snoopy Eats 408. I have Facebook, but I can't get into it because I was trying to transfer the old information onto my new phone, and it just didn't go over. So I don't have the Facebook no more, and I really don't care about it. But yeah, Instagram, Twitter. I'm also on TikTok at Snoopy Eats 408. Go over there and follow me over there on TikTok. You know, I got video clips over there. I'm gonna add on to it some more this weekend. And then you could also follow me on Snapchat too. So that's Snoopy Eats, but instead of the S on the end of Eats, it's a Z as in zebra. Snoopy Eats 408 over there on Snapchat too as well. Alright, so yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. If you have any requests, let me know. Not saying I'll jump on it right away, but it'll give me some ideas. And other than that, man, just stay blessed out there. I love you guys. Thank you for all your love and support, man. Shout out to everybody I spoke about earlier, my whole GTA crew, all my loyal subscribers, my day ones, my gang, my angels, my family, everybody. All right, so until next time, keep it crispy. Stay focused, y'all. Stay positive out there. All right, don't do nothing stupid to get yourself in trouble. Okay, so I'll let you guys go. Love you.